Welcome to the replay, guys. If you're new to my scope, please introduce yourself. Go ahead and click on this little guy down here at the bottom. You can share with your followers. You can tweet. We'll let everyone jump on here, and we'll get started. I got a few ideas that I wanted to share with you guys this morning, so thanks for joining me. Hopefully you guys are having a great Saturday and getting to spend some time with your family and a little R&R. So, hey, Rebecca. So yeah, please jump on, guys. My name is Nicole Vincent. I am a network marketing professional, and we're going to talk a little bit today. Hey, Holly. Hey, Tracy. We're going to talk today about rank isn't everything. So I think that a lot of times in network marketing, we can get stuck. Hey, Jessica. And it can be a little frustrating. So I wanted to kind of address that and give a little change on perspective for those that might feel stuck or might be struggling with getting to that next rank. So if you're new to Periscope, I know I've got a lot of new followers. So if you're new to Periscope, let me kind of tell you how this works. So there's a little guy down here at the bottom. You can click on that guy and it's going to give you share options. And so you can share this. You can grab the URL and post on Facebook. You can tweet it out to your followers. You can share with your Periscope followers. You can invite specific people. So if you have somebody specific in mind, you're welcome to invite them. And you can do that on the replay too. So if you're not catching this live, then go ahead. You can still share those options. And one way to let me know that you're enjoying what I'm talking about and that you're engaged is just tap on your screen. So just tap, tap, tap. And that gives me hearts and lets me know that you're enjoying what you're hearing. So I really appreciate that. So let's go ahead and get started. My name is Nicole Vincent. I am a network marketing professional, and I have partnered with doTERRA, and I love teaching about essential oils, and I have fallen in love with the network marketing model of business. And it's something that I was new to and that I was kind of stay away from. But as I have partnered with doTERRA and seen what authentic network marketing is about, I have seen what a blessing it is. And I, by nature, am a natural networker. And that's something that I didn't really know was a gift. And I didn't know was something that could actually propel me in a business avenue. And so naturally, yes, I am a diamond. So being a natural networker and connecting with people is something that has very much benefited me in this business. And it's something that that can help anyone. So let's talk today about rank isn't everything. I know, especially in R and doTERRA, we have ranks, right? And that's kind of the easiest way to measure success and to measure our progression in this business. But it can sometimes be frustrating because sometimes it doesn't work out perfectly. I would say actually most of the time it doesn't work out perfectly. A lot of times we have one leg that's just a superstar that takes off and is just amazing. Sometimes we might have another leg that's like, okay, they're doing good, they're plugging along, they're slow and steady, but they're progressing, they're doing good. And then we might have one leg that is just like, kind of this ball and chain that we feel like we're dragging along almost. Or it might be a leg that we have, built under a family member to kind of put all of our users or what have you. And so most of the time it is not, we are not building under ideal circumstances. And so you gotta be strategic with that. You have to see how to make this work for you. So it can be a little frustrating. And there's some skills that do come along with this. And the further you go in this and the more you try, the better you're going to get. I will tell you that practice makes perfect in this industry. Did I do it perfect at the beginning? No. Do I do it perfect now? No, but I do it a lot better now. Just because I've had a lot of practice. And so that's what's going to happen. That kind of has to happen. And there are people out there that are very strategic minded from the get-go, and they're able to build very efficiently and very quickly. That was not me. It took me about 2.5 years to get to diamond, which is a little slower than the average. The average, I think, is about 2 years. For everybody that has made it to diamond, the average is 2 years. That doesn't mean that everybody that signs up with doTERRA, the average is 2 years to get to diamond. And I think a lot of times that gets portrayed that way. And it can be very disheartening, especially if that is your personal goal. But that is only, it's the average of people that actually achieve the rank of diamond. It took an average of 2 years. So I remember one of my first leadership calls, when you're silver or above, you get to listen in on monthly leadership calls. And there was somebody that had reached the rank of diamond that had been working on it for 6 years. And to me, that gave me so much hope. As a silver, I was like, okay, this isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. And so I think that a lot of times we get these unrealistic expectations of ourselves, of the business, of the people that we're working with, that, hey, if this hasn't happened in 2 years, then you know what, I must be a failure. Well, that's a bunch of BS. You're not a failure. You're only a failure if you quit. And actually, we're all failures. Like, you do not succeed without being a failure. And you have to be willing to fail. You really do, because nobody's perfect. So I wanted to talk about getting wrapped up in the rank idea. Like I recognize ranks on my team, and I give a lot of praise for those that reach their ranks. But a lot of times we might get stuck, right? Because our structure isn't perfect. Maybe we made some mistakes in the beginning that have held us back. I know I did. And so we focus, we get down on ourselves, right? We beat ourselves up. We tell ourselves, oh, I'm a terrible business person, or I'm a terrible leader, or I'm never going to do this. Guys, that's not true. It's not true. So don't tell yourselves those lies. You can do this. And there are so many diamonds out there that are the whole gamut of personalities, the whole gamut of backgrounds, of history. And they will tell you, if anyone can do this, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. And I truly believe that. And so if you are getting stuck at a rank, maybe start, instead of focusing on that next rank, focus on your power of 3. doTERRA has given us a really amazing compensation plan that we get compensated multiple avenues. And the power of 3 is one of those. I know when I first started out, I was like, oh, $50, whoop-de-doo. What is $50? But if you get your own $50 bonus, which means you have 3 people of 100 point LRP or higher on your front line, and then the total volume of your front line and you are 600 overall volume, 600 points, then you get a $50 bonus. Now, I know $50 is like, that pays for half my loyalty order about. It's not really super consequential. But guys, if you teach your people to build to that $50 bonus, guess what? Then you're going to have your $250. Now, $250 is going to should pay for a couple bills, 1 or 2 bills usually. And that's a little bit more consequential. It's like, oh, $250. Like, if that's coming in every month, and this is on top of any fast starts or Unilevel payments that you're getting as well, that's very encouraging. Now, where I see a lot of people on my team get stuck is they get stuck at this $250 bonus. And I really wish that, and this is one of the things, like, this is a mistake I made that I try to teach my team to get over and to kind of focus on this. Now, silver is great, guys, because I know a lot of people get stuck at a lead, or they get stuck at premier, and they're just so focused on getting to silver. I can tell you right now that financially, if you focus on your $1,500 bonus, you are going to be netting more income. Okay? So if you are not quite there to silver yet, or if you are at silver and you can't get to gold, you're just struggling, focus on your $1,500 bonus, guys. The silver bonus is about $160 a month. That's it. It's not a huge amount of money. It's nice, like it's extra money, but $1,500 is greater than $160. So, and even with the gold is around $700, between $600 and $700 a month for your gold bonus. $1,500 is still greater than $700. Okay? So, there are some great different power of 3 worksheets. Let's see. Allie says, if I still don't have any builders on my team, where should I be placing new enrollers? I would be placing them, your new enrollees, Allie. I would be placing them. It's going to kind of depend. It's going to be based on, if you've got like kind of a dummy leg where you're kind of waiting for a builder to come along and maybe stick that in, you've got a family member on top and you're building under there. I don't really recommend that, but honestly, I've seen like you kind of have to do that sometimes. If you're not having builders, guys, you probably aren't talking about the opportunity enough. So I will tell you that. So don't be scared to open your mouth about the business. So if you're stuck at around Elite and you don't have your 250, build to your 250. Get some LRPs in those spots that are going to benefit you. Google just doTERRA Power of 3 worksheets, and you can go through your organization and you can fill it out and see where your gaps are. Now, I know I will tell you, right, guys, my structure sucked. It was a disaster area, and it took me, I was actually diamond for a month before I got my $1,500 bonus. Seriously. And so now I try to teach my team. I'm like, guys, look, if you just say, to heck with rank and focus on your $1,500 bonus, number one, you're going to get more money on your paycheck. And number two, rank is going to follow shortly because they go hand in hand. So yes, if you've got a builder, help them, support them, help them grow. But on those other legs that might not be doing as great, focus on filling in those gaps so that you can get your Power of 3 bonus, because it's going to be more money in your paycheck than the next rank advancement. Okay, the financial benefit of silver again. So silver, you get 1 share, and maybe I'll do a compensation video this next week on the compensation plan. But for silver, you get one share. And 1 share is typically around $150 to $170. So I'm just going to say $160. For gold, you get 5 shares. So 160 times 5. The worksheet, just Google doTERRA Power of 3 and worksheet, and it should come up. There's tons of PDFs out there. You can even just make your own. But I know Share Success, their library has some great resources there. And I know they used to have one. I don't know if it's still there. But the Power of 3, back. So gold is going to give you 5 shares of 160. So let's say around $700. So as a gold, you're going to get if you hit the rank of gold, you're going to get around $700 bonus. Okay. Platinum, you're getting 10 shares. So that's about $1,600. So even getting close to platinum, that $1,500 bonus is still almost more than what you would be making as that new rank. So I really highly encourage you guys, if you're getting stuck, if you're getting obsessed with, I'm not silver, or I'm stuck at silver, I can't get to gold, and you're not having your $1,500 bonus, guys, look at your structure, see where those gaps are, and start finding some LRPs to fill in there. That's a monthly. So as you hit your, if you hit the rank of silver that month, then you're going to get a share. And then for the ranks of silver through platinum, if you have a new elite that you personally enrolled and they hit elite that month that you hit that rank, you're going to get an additional share. We'll do a compensation video next week to help you guys understand the compensation plan. But I just really wanted you to not beat up yourself if you're not getting to that next rank. Building a solid structure and working with the people that want to work is going to be more financially beneficial to you than necessarily making it to that next rank. All the scissors are in there, sister. What are you looking for? And on the couch. Sorry. Hey, the dogs have barked. Knock on wood. See? Oh my gosh, like on cue. How good was that? So your Unilevel, guys, I know if you're just starting out with doTERRA, your Unilevel checks are going to be like a joke, but the longer you're in here and the more solid your structure is, regardless of where it is, because with Unilevel, width and depth are important, okay? So as your business is going to naturally spread out, so, kind of think of your tree and it's naturally spreading out and down, that Unilevel is going to be worth more to you than necessarily hitting that next rank. Because I know for me, I was stuck at the rank of silver for almost a year. And I was getting so down on myself. I was really having a hard time making that leap to gold. I had one monster leg. She hit diamond before I did. She's an amazing leader, but I was feeling really like poopy on myself. Like I really felt really bad about myself. But as a silver, because my Unilevel, like, yeah, I wasn't able to progress to that next rank, but my Unilevel was crazy, guys. It was crazy because I was helping the people that wanted to grow. I was helping them grow. I was helping them learn how to do the business. I was helping them learn how to share and grow. And therefore, it trickled up to me. So seriously, guys, the money is in the Unilevel in the long run. Okay? It's a beautiful thing. Focus on your power of 3. Help your people get their power of 3, and it will help you get your power of 3. Be strategic. Google the doTERRA Power of 3 worksheet and start filling in those gaps, guys. You might be closer than you think you are. And it really can help your income be more consequential, because $1,500. Like, that's nothing to sneeze at, guys. That's serious business. I have a Gala Lead on my team. She's amazing, and she's very strategic from the get-go, and she taught Power of 3, and she had several premiers on her team that were getting the $1,500 bonus before they hit the rank of silver. And silver quickly followed because they were teaching that Power of 3 throughout their organization. And as you help people, even if they're not super serious about the business, as you help them get an extra $50 a month or an extra $250 a month, guess what? They're more vested. They're more likely to keep going and keep, pushing, like, hey, you can do do the Power 3 worksheet for them. Just say, look, guys, you're only 5 people away from $1,500 a month. That's not too shabby. So be strategic. Don't beat yourself up about the rank. Rank is great. So, but it isn't everything. It really isn't. Let's see. What about putting my users spread out under my new builders? Honestly, if you've got people that are moving and shaking, I wouldn't put a ton of people under them, because they don't really need it, and you can use that volume elsewhere. So unless they live close or they have a very common interest, I would keep your new enrollees on other places, because I would be filling in for your Power 3 bonus and then looking to rank next. Like, where is this going to help you? If you're building to silver and you've got somebody that's just totally rocking it over here on this leg, and they're going to get to elite on their own, they're teaching their own classes, they're sharing, they're finding they're finding people that are wanting to do the business. And then you've got another team here that, she's moving, she's working. I would put the volume there, or I would put it, on maybe your third leg that's not doing so hot. That could use a little extra volume, because honestly, I don't like to give extra volume and enrollees just away. I have learned, because I did that for a little bit, I have learned, do it where that are going to suit my goals for getting to that next level, whether it be Power 3 or rank. I'm also going to stick them someplace where they're going to be supported. So if they're going to be mainly supported by me, I'm going to put them where I need them. And that. I know everybody has little different philosophies on that, but that's my personal experience, and that's what I have found has worked best for me. And then I'm just kind of grouping people together, and it just kind of depends on your goals. It depends on how fast you're wanting to build, and if you're wanting to still be their primary contact of support, or if you're kind of wanting to pass them on, maybe they live on the other side of town or in another city that you travel to, then yeah, put them under somebody that is closer to them that can help them out more. But if you're going to be their primary contact, their primary support, I would put them where you need them. Either, first off, Power 3, and then second rank. So work for that $1,500 bonus, guys. It is totally worth it, and it's probably a lot closer than you think. So if you don't have your 50, work on that. If you don't have your 250, work on that. And if you don't have your $1,500 bonus, work on that, because that is going to bring you the most monthly income when you're first starting out. So have a great Saturday, guys. Be a little strategic and put a little thought into your business, and it's going to help you grow faster and get bigger checks, so that you feel like your time isn't wasted. Because I know at the first couple years I busted my tail for peanuts. So and that's kind of how you feel. But now, you get to that point once you kind of pay your dues and you put your time in and you work really hard. Now, I still work hard, but I'm definitely able to take it easier. I'm able to take a step back. I'm able to take a more supportive role and education role. And so it works out really well. So have a great weekend, and we will talk to you next week. Okay, bye-bye.